welcome to Mind Your Venture. Today I'm going to go ahead and cover something a little bit different than normal. I'm not going to start off by showing you my weekly purchase. We can pick that up again in another video. But I wanted to share with you all out there. I know there are a lot of videos out there posting different things every single week, and I wanted to just cover a little bit of the stuff that I stack. So I'm going to cover with you how my silver stack breaks down in real time, what I have, the percentage of each one. So we're going to start right off with my number one favorite coin, silver to collect, and that is the American Silver Eagle. Now, the American Silver Eagle, I've done many videos on this explaining why this is my favorite coin. And it's not because it's the most beautiful thing to look at or because it has the most security features or anything like that. But here in America, it is probably the coin that you can get your best return on investment when you try to take it back to put it in. You have to pay a higher premium, but I'm not going to go into any more details on that. But those account for almost 32.5% of my overall coins and silver that I have. And we all, if you've been watching long enough, you all understand why I do that and the reasons behind it. The next is your Morgans and your 90% silver, constitutional silver, junk silver. This is a really good thing to have in your collection. And I do have some of this in my collection, and it makes up about 9.5% of my overall stack of silver is in that. Next, you have your rounds. So you have rounds like this. And these are, I got it upside down. I apologize, I do that quite often. So this is the Legendary Warriors, and it's more of a premium round. And then you have one of your most popular here in America is this one right here, which is the Buffalo. So 1 ounce silver Buffalo. And those rounds make up about just over 14% of my overall silver stack. Another thing that I have in my collection are these here, which are bars. Now, these come in different sizes and different weights, but they're all basically the same. They're just bars. So this one here is a 10 ounce, but my bars in the different sizes that I have, 5 ounce, 1 ounce, 10 ounce, I have, they make up just over nearly 5.5% of my overall. And then, of course, this is one of my favorite looking coins out there. These are the Britannias, which are really nice. And of course, the Canadian currency, we can't leave this out. So this here is the maple leaf, which everyone is probably familiar with this one. Now, the Britannia makes up almost 11% of my overall stack. I really do like them. The resale on them isn't great, but I got these at a good deal, and when I do, I pick them up because I enjoy them. And these ones here make up just over 10% as well. And these are some of the most recognized coins here in the US, and that's the reason why I have them in my stack. I also have world coins, so from all over the place. This one here you can see is the Virgin Islands. And I do collect world coins. They make up about 7% of my overall stack. And I have them from all over the world, different countries, Niue and Jamaica and all kinds of different places. And then you have your 2-ounce variety, which they can come in large pieces like this here, or smaller 2-ounce like this here. And you can also get 2-ounce coins like this here. Now my 2-ounce rounds or 2-ounce coins, they make up about 4%. And then the remainder of my silver is in very large. I have kilo coins, but they're pretty large. I do not have one here. I can put a picture of it right up here for you so you guys can see what it looks like. It's pretty large, but that's the overall stack that I have. So now that's 100%. You can see that my world coins make up about 28% and my American Silver Eagles make up 32%. So combined, that's 60% of my overall stack is in currency, world currency coins. So, and there's reasons why I do that. Now, this is not, I know a lot of people out there don't have their stack broken down like this. And, you know, a lot of people out there, they just buy the cheapest stuff they can get. And some people out there only stack world coins and coins that are minted by a sovereign government, and that's where they get theirs from. Now, I do like the rounds. They make up a large portion, more than any of my individual world coins make up at that 14%. And I really enjoy the rounds because you can typically buy them right around spot pricing, just a little bit over spot pricing, unless you're getting the ones like this, which typically when you're trying to get ones like this, they come in a series. You're going to pay a little bit more for them, but they're really nice rounds. And you know, I do pay a little bit more for these than normal, but I always try to keep my purchases within the range that I always talk about. So now, for all you out there who've been watching my videos and you enjoy the content like this, I know that I talk a lot about trying to get the younger people out there to get involved in saving money, and especially saving silver because of the price that you can get it for and what it's worth, and the overall savings that you can get if you learn how to do this and you make it a habit in your life. So you can see here that the age group in the last month or so that I've been putting out videos, I have about 7% 18 to 24, which is pretty amazing to me. And for you young people out there that are watching, I'd be interested to see in the comments how you do your stacking and how it's helped you out. If you are a stacker or if you're interested in it, and would like to know if you guys have any questions that I might be able to answer for you. So please leave some comments below. I'd love to hear from you younger people that are watching the videos, because that's part of the purpose of why I do this. I have some younger children and I'm trying to encourage them and to teach them the best I can about investing their money. And then 25 to 34 is about 17%. So I was pretty encouraged to see these numbers here, because the younger generation, they're not going to have what some of us older people may have with our retirement and being able to collect that when we, you know, get ready to retire. The younger generation may not have that for themselves. And it's hard for the younger generation right now with all the inflation and the crazy out of control government spending that has been going on. So I was pretty encouraged to see this. And, you know, as you can see, 65 plus are the majority. That's the heavy hitters that enjoy the content that I put out and watch the content. And that's because they're the ones with the money and have learned how to save over time. So I do encourage the younger generation and to continue to watch the videos, continue to learn how to stack silver and to how to save for your future. And for the older people out there from the 45 to 65 plus, continue to encourage the younger generation and share these videos with them and help them to learn how to invest in themselves. It's really important for for them to be able to get there. The other thing is, if you're watching right now and you are not subscribed to the channel, please like and subscribe. You can see here that nearly 17% of the people watching right now are subscribed. The rest of you out there, please like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel and it really helps spread the knowledge to other people out there. The more you watch and the more you subscribe and like the videos and share them, the more people can get educated. Today, I was at my local coin store and they were telling me about how recently there's been a string of people coming in who have been ripped off by places, and they came in to sell off some of their coins, some gold and some silver, and there are so many fakes. One person in their bunch of coins that they brought in had 9 fake coins in their collection that they were trying to sell, and they paid good money for those coins just to find out they were fake. And while I was standing there, a gentleman came in to sell some coins, and 2 of the coins that he had were fake. And that was just within my little 10-minute stop at the store. So I do some videos on how to spot fake coins and how to check them to make sure that you're not getting ripped off. And the more that the community out there shares that type of information, the better off the community can be to keep that fake silver and the fake gold off the market and to protect yourselves from being taken advantage of. So continue to watch, continue to subscribe to channels that share that information, because the more we can work together to get this information spread to the people, the more powerful it is for the people. And that's what really this is all about. So learning how to take care of one another and to share with the community what we have for knowledge and what we've learned over the time that we've been doing this to help the younger generation to be successful in their life, right? So as always, keep stacking onward and upward.
There once was a man that stacked silver, so he called himself an investor. But the silver he had was not enough, so he stacked it more and more. Soon then the increase comes, shiny, glittery, and in large sums. Now when the stacking's done, he loved it more and more.